All right. Yep, time for the NFL. Great matchup here. Eagles hit the road to take on the G-Men. Giants 2.5. 43 the total. Football cappers have to get used to Wentz having his thumbs up even when things aren't going well. Last 3 weeks, Eagles yards per play, 5, 4.4, 4.1. NFL average is 5.5. I know the wide receivers can't catch a cold, Teddy, but I am sick and tired of the conservative offense not taking shots down the field and the passes behind the line of scrimmage that got them beat in the second half against Dallas because they kept losing yards on that play.
Well, let's start with the wide receiver issue because, look, there's been 150 completions. Aguilar is the only wide receiver that has caught more than 10 passes. He's got 21 for 216. You know, he's dumping off to the backs. The top two are the running backs, Matthews and Sproles, which is fairly typical of a young quarterback. You're going to check down a lot. You know, you like a good tight end. Philly doesn't have that necessarily. But the good for Wentz, only 3 interceptions in 228 attempts. He is not making mistakes. The bad, of course, is that he's not getting the ball downfield at all. I mean, even with a high rate of completions. You know, he's at 65.8%. The league, only 63.3%. Even with that high rate, Wentz below average in yards per play. Some of that is conservative offense, but honestly, Paulie, I think some of it is a group of wide receivers that isn't beating coverage down the field and leaving Wentz with very limited options.
And it's time to give Sproles more carries as well. Matthews in the doghouse, can't stop fumbling, get Sproles more involved. I think Peterson will do that coming up on Sunday. You mentioned the wide receivers and the issues there. The Giants don't have that problem. Look at Beckham, Shepard, and Cruz. Catches, Beckham 40 for 630, Shepard 31 for 334, Cruz 24 for 331. 3 wide receivers that have caught more passes than any Philly wide receiver.
Yeah. But the offense, even with that, 3 wide receivers having caught more passes than any Eagles receiver, the offense has not been maximized yet, not even close. And remember, OBJ hasn't been 100%. Now he's had the bye week to get healthy. Here's what Victor Cruz said about Odell Beckham Jr. playing through the pain. Quote, just looking at him out there, you could see how uncomfortable he was. We all could see it. Those hip pointers are painful. Reaching for things across your body is hard, let alone going out there full speed down the field, jumping, running, catching the football. So for him not to just go out there and play, but make an impact on the game, it was a big statement about what he means to the team and about what this team means to him moving forward. Looks like OBJ may not be 110%, but pretty close to 100% for this one.
Man, every week on Sportsbook, we discuss the lack of a running game for the Giants. Horrible running game.
Well, yeah, I mean, through 7 games, they still don't have any individual back that has reached 150 yards for the season. But the Giants, you know, they're a good team that has made a ton of mistakes and really hasn't lived up to their talent on either side of the football. I think the Giants can be better than what we saw over the first half of the season. The Eagles, I look at them as a mediocre team. They've done a remarkable job of taking advantage of other teams' mistakes. The defense has made plays almost every week. The special teams has made plays on a consistent basis. But in this spread range, you know, can you count on that? I don't know if you can, especially against a Giants team that I don't know if they were fat and happy coming off that bye after how poorly they played in London.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.